Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Lauren, and on this channel we talk about books. You guys, I have got a pretty good sized book haul. I am super excited. I've got some purchased books. I've got some mystery books. I'll elaborate later. And I do have some book mail. I have a book from Amazon, and my book of the month for June came in, and I honestly forgot. No, I think I remember what I ordered. But I do have a pretty good haul here. I went shopping with my mom, I guess 2 weekends ago. We went to Galveston, and I went to a few independent bookshops in Galveston, and then we went to like this market. I wouldn't call it a flea market. It's more like a trade days kind of thing where people like set up booths at a park and they like, you know, sell their goods. And there was a booth there that had like blind date with a book, and they basically just had like books wrapped in like, you know, like wrapping paper. And I bought 2 of those, so I have no idea what they are. I think I bought both of them, like are like romance themed books, but so I'm gonna unwrap those here with you guys today. And yeah, that's today's video. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Without further ado, let's get into the video, y'all. Okay, so I'm going to start with the books that aren't wrapped or in a box because I feel like that's easier. So I did buy a few books, well, a couple books from Half Price Books. I think I mentioned it before, but I have one right across the street from me. I bought Great Expectations by Charles Dickens. It's not a, I don't know if you can see, it's not like, obviously that there's nothing on the edges, but it's like those pages that are kind of textured and they're not like the same length. I don't know why. I feel like it makes the book feel old, which I love. So I know that some people don't like the textured edges, but I'm a huge fan. And this book was $3.49. It is a Barnes & Noble signature edition, and I just love the cover with this like young man on the front. I think it's a really nice edition. I don't know when this one was published, like this edition. Let's see. I don't think it's relatively old. I think maybe like 2012. Yeah, 2012. Look at my memory at work. Another book that caught my eye simply because of the title is Hour of the Witch by Chris. Oh man. Boharlian. Ooh, I don't know. This is his last name. It's definitely a good one. That's definitely a last name. But I loved the cover. I love the title. I love witchy books, witchy stories. This is obviously about the witch trials in Boston, 1662. I thought I got a really good deal. This is originally $30 and I got it for $9.99. So I'm really excited about this. This is also a Barnes & Noble exclusive edition. It's part of like their book club. I don't know, was at one point in time this was part of their book club. I don't know when this book was published. Oh, 2021. So this is a relatively new book. Unless this a specific edition was published in 2021, but it says copyright 2021. Okay, that's really cool. Okay, so in Galveston, if you guys live in the Southeast Texas region, if Galveston is close to you, or if you will be visiting Galveston for whatever reason in the near future, on the Strand, it's not on the Strand Street, it's on Post Office, which is like 2 or 3 streets up from the Strand, which is like their downtown area. There is a relatively new, I think it's about a year old now, independent bookstore. It's called Then and Now Books. It's super cute store, really friendly staff. I bought The Devils by Joe Abercrombie. I am Really excited to read this book. I have heard mixed reviews. I've actually seen some people that I follow here on YouTube. A couple of them DNF'd the book, so I'm like, oh no. I've never read a Joe Abercrombie book before, but I've heard great things about his writing. And this one, since it's a new release, I did some reading on like the synopsis and the plot, and I thought it sounded really good. Something that ooh, look at the inside. Something that I would be interested in reading. Let me show you guys this. This is gorgeous. It's like a werewolf. And oh, look at the front of it. Oh my God, this book is gorgeous. I'm into it. Oh, and then the back of it. I mean, if nothing else, it's a beautiful book. So, but I'm excited to read it. It is kind of disheartening that I have seen a handful of people DNF it or give it poor ratings or like reviews, but I tend to not let that really bother me. Even this book has the uneven page edges. Oh, I just love that. So yeah, but I do love the book, like the aesthetic of the book. It's very creepy, very gothic, very like religious gothic, which is just I'm into that vibe. So if nothing else, I like the aesthetic of the book. Another book I picked up while I was at the Then and Now bookshop is The Stolen Heir, which is book 2 to A Cruel Prince by Holly Black. I have not read The Cruel Prince yet. It is obviously like a TBR book for me. Just like a generalized TBR, not a specific set anticipated read or anything. So, but the reason why I bought this is because it was on a, what was it, like 40% off shelf. So I got this book for $12.99. Yeah, and its original price is $21, basically $20.99. So I was like, and my Cruel Prince copy is paperback, and this is obviously a hardback. Typically, I like to have all of the books in a series the same like backing, but for $12.99 I was like, I'll get over it. Like I will buy this edition. Another cute independent bookstore that I have in my area, this one is located in the town called LaPorte, Texas. It is called Books by the Bay. So if you live in the area and you haven't checked out that bookstore yet, I highly recommend it. It is on their main street, also kind of like a downtown area, and there's a lot of cute like antique shops and things like that over there. So if you're in the area, I definitely recommend checking out not just the Books by the Bay bookstore, but Main Street in general. It's a really fun, cute little area. I didn't go there with any book in mind, so I did end up picking up a book, of course, and it is called Modern Divination. I do think that this is a new release. It was on their new releases table. Yeah, this book was published in 2025. I do like an anticipated book releases. Like I look up new releases like a couple weeks before the turn of the month, just so I can see like what's coming out, what should be on my radar. And this book somehow slipped through the cracks of my radar, and I have not heard of this book. And the synopsis sounds really, really good. We've got some praise from Olive E. Blake, lush and atmospheric, full of magic and yearning. Ava Reed says, the cozy contemporary fantasy of my dreams. Hannah Witten says, high stakes, deft romance, a gem of a book. So I bought it because that just sounds lovely and fantastic to me. So I had to have it. Let's go ahead and open my Amazon. I'm pretty sure I know what this book is. I've had the Amazon book for some time now, but I wanted to save it because I knew I was going to do a haul. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, I guess I didn't order it from Amazon. I ordered it from Barnes & Noble because it has a Barnes & Noble sticker on it. So it is the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition. It has really pretty, oh, it's a snake, really pretty edges. It's, oh, is this the hockey one? I think I mentioned this in one of my anticipated, it must have been May. Yeah, the elite college team that rules the ice and the shadows beyond it. They're called the Viper. Yeah. Okay. Beautiful Venom. I knew this was on one of my anticipated releases. I just wasn't sure. I think it must have been May. But yeah, I ended up ordering it. I think I remember saying that I like wasn't sure how I felt about like a sports team also being like a ring of gangsters. Like that kind of like seemed silly to me. But I am intrigued. Obviously I bought it. So I hate these freaking stickers that they put on books. And I guess because it was in the heat and then cooled off again, like the adhesive got like is leaving a really unfortunate residue on the book. That is so annoying. But the book is beautiful. I'll give it that. Well, I am excited about this book. I might do a reading vlog about this book because I am just intrigued that it's like I know that sports romances exist, obviously, but I feel like they exist mostly in like a contemporary romance style, where this is it looks and sounds to me that it's supposed to be like a darker romance. I mean, I think that they're supposed to be like gangsterish, you know, like mafia vibes, but they also play hockey. So that'll be interesting. Okay, let's see what I got for book of the month. The box is bigger, so I think I may have actually gotten 2 books. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I remember what one of them was, but if I got an add-on, oh yeah, I definitely got 2 books in here. Okay. So I got Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil by V.E. Schwab. Oh, I love V.E. Schwab. You can't see it from this angle, but maybe you can, but I kind of reorganized my bookshelf area. I don't know if you guys can see this, like, it's technically a plant stand, but we're not going to tell anybody. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 V.E. Schwab books and counting. Like, I need to add to a series that I'm reading. I just love V.E. Schwab. And so when I saw that this was an option for book of the month, I just had to get it. And is the cover just not gorgeous? I really hope that Barnes & Noble or someone comes out with like a deluxe edition with like sprayed edges or something, because I would love to add that to my bookshelf. And then one book that I actually got this book for free because I had a credit, and this book was on, I want to say, my April anticipated reads, but I don't know, something about it, I hate whenever I say this, but it's just so true. I just did not want to spend 30 bucks on, like, I didn't want it that bad. Like, I am intrigued and interested in the book. I have a couple other of Sarah Penner's novels, and like they're fine. Like, what is it? She's the author of like The Lost Apothecary, I think. Yeah. And that book was, I liked it. You know what I mean? This is definitely an author that I like. But she's not like a V.E. Schwab for me, or like a Sarah J. Maas or Rebecca Yarros, where I'm just like, I'm gonna buy it, you know? So because I had a free credit, and this was a book that initially I was like, that sounds interesting. It's very like lore driven, and I love a book about lore. I love a good lore story. So anyways, I got this book in my book of the month, and I completely forgot about it. I did not recall this being an add-on, but I'm glad it was. Okay, you guys, let's open up the little mystery books, or blind date with the book is what I think I called it, or what they called it. So if I am not mistaken, I am quite positive that these are used books, because this smaller one, it says that the genre is romantic suspense. I asked them what they meant by romantic suspense, and basically she said that it's not a contemporary romance, that there is something in the book that could potentially be like traumatic or something, that there may be like a trigger. So I was like, so basically like a dark romance? And she said, yeah, kind of. It just depends, you know what I mean? So I was like, whatever, that's fine with me. And it does say that this book has 4.02 stars on Goodreads, so that's interesting. But she did say that this book was only $7. I got this one for $7. And she said that some of the sale books may have like water damage, or like they're used, like it's not a new book. And so, but I was like, for $7, that is fine. I don't care. And you get a little pen. So this one came with a yellow gel pen. And let's see. Oh, like a little note. And it says you can do the hard things. And then it's like just like a lined notepad. That's cute. I guess like to take notes about reading. Oh, and there's something else in here. Okay, and then like a little to-do list. So a notepad. It's a notepad. That is cute. Okay, so for $7, I got a book, 2 notepads, and a gel pen. Not mad about that. All right, let's see what it is. Okay, it's a Nora Roberts book, and it is Private Scandals. I have never read a Nora Roberts book. I think my mom would probably like this. And it is not damaged in the least. There is no damage that I can see. And then this one is a little bit bigger. Also, the genre is romantic suspense. This one is definitely a hardcover, and this one has good read reviews of 4.3. And this one also came with a cute little pen. It says I'm soy into. There's no way you're going to be able to see it. It's like a light purple pen with white writing, but it says I'm soy into you. And then it came with this cute little like crystal sticker. Oh, I think that's beautiful. I put that on my water bottle. And then this one also came with a cute little card, and it says it may not be easy, but it will be worth it. That is super cute, and the back of it is lined. And then look at this little book that I got. It says Into the Wild, and it's like a little journal. That is so fun. That is such a sweet little gesture that they did. Ah, and a pack of gum. There you go. Okay, now let's see what the book is. Ooh. Oh, another Nora Roberts. They must be Nora Roberts fans. Okay, this one is Nora Roberts Undercurrents. Okay, I've never heard of it. Again, I've never read a Nora Roberts book. Huh. I just kind of skimmed the synopsis, and it doesn't sound half bad. I don't know how this would be considered romantic suspense. Maybe because there's like a lot of like family trauma happening, and like so our main character is male, and it looks like he kind of goes through a really like abusive childhood, and like he has an abusive father. And you see him grow into manhood and build his own family. So maybe that's where the romance comes in. But the suspense is his childhood and his abusive father. But the inside of the book is really pretty. It's got a really pretty like lake scene. This definitely isn't a genre that I typically would read. This feels very much just like a novel, you know, I don't know, like contemporary fiction, I guess this is what it feels like to me. But I am excited to add these to my bookshelf, and this one's really beautiful. I love the color scheme of this book. Okay, you guys, well, that does it for my book haul. I am super excited. Now I have to find where the heck I'm gonna put these on my shelf. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, again, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, do consider subscribing. That would be